welcome back to the daily vlog, and today we're off to the National Day of the AVO. There's a lot of things going on up there besides the cars. Anyway, we'll get into our little toy and we'll get going. Well, we've just arrived, guys. We're at the AVO National Day and it is damp, very damp. Not many people about. Our Mexico used to have lights like that on the front of ours, going back years ago. And I ripped them off. But this is a 1300E. Nicely dressed. Lovely filter.
Oh, you went purple.
Got a nice green 1300E. In its day, these were the type of cars that would lose their paintwork. It would just automatically peel off the cars. But obviously, that was on some of them. Hence why back in the 1970s, you wouldn't actually buy a metallic car because half the paint would end up on the floor. That is certainly cool. A nice Mark 1 LX. I had one of these when I was a kid. Used to go rallying in it. Oh, I wasn't a rally driver. It was mere the cases. I was a young driver. Same difference. And this is your RS1600. Escorts were also available as a Lotus. Again, a nice rarity. Like the RS1600, again, rare. Today it's like hen's teeth. I remember years ago going to buy one of these for £5 and it'd only done something like 20,000 miles from brand new in a shed. Should have bought it. They're worth about nearly up to £100,000 now. And that's your RS2000s over there. Beautiful green with green stripes. Cool. Then over here we got the blue. I also remember going to buy one of these years ago. A gift at 3,000 quid. Now, this car will set you back around about 60 grand. Beautiful concourse. Absolutely beautiful. And this is on steel wheels. And just look inside the boot. And on this model, the battery's in the back. The underside. Serious concourse-ing with the mirror. Almost a mustard colour. So even the BMW Club turn up. We've got a few modified ones there. Two of. Then we got the RS boys. Nice RS2000 at the end there. Mexico, RS2000. And then we got one of them rally boys. And at the back there, Sierra Cosworth. And this is your old tow Jumble. So if you need any bits for your cars, there's tons here. So it keeps your classic on the road all the time. And you've even got total refreshments. Chairs and tables if it wasn't wet. Teas and coffees. We're going to have a little walk down to the Hatton village because they've actually got a shopping area. So we'll see what we've got down there. I know they've got a fantastic sweet shop, my favourite. Ladies' clothing. This is the village. It's got a bit of everything here. It's definitely in the summer, it's a really, really busy place, but today it's got a little bit quiet because of the nature of the fact is that it's wet and they've got a kids area, and I'm gonna guess even in the wet, they'll take the kids out and get wet. I don't have kids, so I don't experience that, but kids just love to play in the rain and the wet and sand, don't they? So it's gonna be a busy day for them most likely. For me, best place for them is in the kids area, and I'll show you that. This is the children's area over here, and then there's an animal farm down here, so they can go and play with the animals. They can touch them, feed them, ride them as well. And this is the sweet shop. It's got to be done. Jewellery shop. And over there you've got hairdressers. Next to it's push bikes. Oh, distillery. And you've got a cafe. Antiques. So this is the entrance to Hatton Adventure World. This is where you leave your children and just run. Since the last time we come up here, they've even got a heated swimming pool now. This is pretty cool. I don't know what you want that for, but oh, it's different, isn't it? What you can find here at the adventure ground is areas where you can leave the children. There's an area for guinea pigs, so they've got a guinea pig farm. You've also got a sheep riding area, and also you'll find an area where you can feed the animals. Now that's not the children, this is an area, they're like animals. Not sure if it's cows, but the little type of ones. You know, the ones you get in the house occasionally? Mice, rats, they've got an area there. Obviously they've got a cow area as well, but it's further down, and I think they've got some wilder animals. Over in the fields over here, there's actually some wild animals. As to what type of animals they got, I haven't got a clue. But it's a big area, and like if you've seen one of my previous videos, wild sheep and wild cows, or bulls, or whatever the case may be. As I've said before in one of my previous videos, these are rare breeds. Like in Gloucestershire where I live, a lot of the farms already got the rare breeds on site. Now up here, they obviously don't have a lot of rare breeds, so they have to have farms for them. People from the city come out to these places to see animals and what we take for granted, sheep and cows. I don't get it myself, but you know, I'm just a simple country baker. I mean, they come to a place up here, a skate room, and they call it a cowshed. Clever dudes. Sometimes we've been up here and this is a complete function room, and they have like flower displays and stuff. So there's a lot going on. And over here they've got a full cafe round here. I'm going to tell you how it was. Now 3 years ago it was what I call cheap and cheerful food, but damn expensive. And again, if you come out to these places, it's going to be expensive. I mean, we've just paid £4.50 for a pot of sweets you'll probably pick up in a normal shop for £2. But hey, that's what it's all about. So you've got to bear in mind when you come out to these country places, these parks, they're always going to be a lot dearer than anywhere else. So beware. Look, they've even got a duck pond over here. So you can actually have a little boat and go round on the water and feed the ducks at the same time. Or I could be joking. Well, folks, just got back. Really nice day. I enjoyed it apart from the weather. Cars were great as normal. Okay, there wasn't as many as what we expected, but there again, the weather, Father's Day, combination of everything. But it's still an enjoyable time. I just love looking around the cars. I'd like to spend a bit more time, but the weather. It's just that I don't do rain very often. I like to stay in the sun. It's the summer. Come on. We want sun for the summer. Now, if you go down to Hatton village, it's a nice little village. I guess in the daytime, a lot of the shops are open. I noticed today there wasn't as many shops open as normal. So unless this is to do with what's been happening or whatever, I've got no idea. Well, there you go, folks. We'll see you again on the daily vlog on the Crazy Baker channel. Laters! This is the Crazy Baker channel. Baking. Lifestyle. Recipes. Reviews. I am the Crazy Baker. Please subscribe and please share. Laters!